What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing great. It's another Monday. You know what? I was going to sit in front of my little miniature tree and give y'all Christmas festivity. Feliz Navidad. It's Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We gonna hope that that's what it is. But I got my little ho right here. Child, it is about 75 degrees outside. I don't feel as Christmassy as I want to feel. Maybe Thursday, I'm gonna feel like super Christmassy. But Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy holidays. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. I would really appreciate it. That lets me know that you want me to review the next episode. So even if you don't comment, just thumbs up the video. I would really appreciate it. Big shout outs to all of you who comment. I really appreciate that. I love looking at your comments. I see each and every one of them. Also, hit that subscribe button, okay? Much more content is coming in 2016. I'm excited about it. I'm changing some things around. Some things are staying, some things are leaving. You never know what it's going to be. Like I said, make sure to click that thumbs up. That's how I know to keep certain things. You know what I'm saying? The January Lose It Challenge slots are opening now. Why? Because, I mean, you're going to blink and it's going to be January. I'm so excited about the January challenge. Why? Because it's January, but also because I am incorporating some new into this challenge, okay? Of course, you're going to be getting your meal plans, your workouts, your motivation from myself, but I'm also going to be incorporating some video, yes, that only the participants will see, as well as one-on-ones with myself. You better get in where you fit in because I'm only one person and I won't take as many participants as I have in the last couple of months. If you would like to be a part of the January Lose It Challenge, make sure to send me an email. My email is down below. I'm so excited about it and I've really enjoyed doing this Lose It Challenge, and it has taken on a life of its own. Something that I have to speak on, and I only do what you say happen now topics whenever it hits me, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta talk about this. Last night was the Miss Universe competition, okay? Steve Harvey was the host. I love me some Steve Harvey. I respect his hustle, and yes, I'm glad that they got him to host. Now, child, everything was fine until they got to the end, and you know, they get ready to crown. They were like, yeah. So Steve read off that the winner of the Miss Universe competition is gonna be Miss Columbia. They done put the sash on her, child. They done put the crown on her, and she's sitting here like, oh my God, thank you. Steve walks over just a little bit. Now, if you have not seen this video, it is all over the place. Get your life and go find it. Steve walks on over like, oh shit. Like, he is really like in his feelings. And he was like, excuse me, everybody. This is my fault. Child, oh Lord, you know what? The for real Miss Universe is Miss Philippine. Come on now. That was the worst part when they had to crown the other girl. I said, oh no, and she had to take a crown. I said, hell no. If that had been me, I'd have said hell no to the no. I'm keeping my crown. Y'all better bring her out something else. I'm keeping this. I'd have been petty. I'd have been in my feelings. I really would have. I'd have been like, you should have read that card right. Yes, I would have been petty boots. We both would have been first runner-up. I totally understand that this was an honest mistake on Steve's behalf. I totally understand that. Now, when we saw an up close of the card reading, why in the Hello Kitty was the Miss Universe real small at the bottom? I would have made that mistake as well. And why in the hell didn't they give him a big ass card in the teleprompter reading correctly? Like, that's something that I'm not going to understand about that. Y'all purposely wanted people to F up. What the hell? Whoever was in charge of that teleprompter, get your life together. Now, both of the girls are gonna get like buttloads of press. Steve gonna be crying on the show. I'm gonna be laughing at all these memes on social media. It's too much. What do you think about that? Down below in the comments, let's talk about this. It's time to get into this episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya's face is still left in the ocean, yet she's still trying to be a part of the conversation and acting like, oh my God, Glenn, whatever. Oh my God. The next question was, never have I ever had a golden shower. Kim put up one finger and went to go call her husband to see how the SpaghettiOs went with the kids. I was done. Cynthia tried with her never have I ever, and they were all like, we done that. They get to the house and Candy comes out and she like, oh my God, I ain't know y'all were bringing strangers. She was like the mama that's been waiting up for everybody with the house coat on. Wait, oh my God. Hey, how y'all doing? Duke is a thing of the past for Miss Portia. She's so happy to be with Oliver. Oliver whispering sweet nothings in her ear because, child, we don't know nothing he talking about. And he like, I'm staying here tonight. Everybody like, hell no, you ain't. You don't stay here. Yo, okay. So first off, with Glenn on the last episode, when he told Kenya, don't snap at me. I was like, that's right. Nobody should be snapping at people. But his crazy ass attitude on this episode, I was like, okay, something wrong with Glenn. Like, out of nowhere, you just mad. I'm guessing that Glenn told Kandi congrats on the baby, and she gave like a dry thank you at one of her stares. He was like, yo, whatever. I was like, you know what? Something is up with Glenn. If you don't answer him like he wants to hear, he's gonna spaz out on you. That's not normal. Everybody is a little tipsy for the cause. Portia is backing that ass up to no music. Okay, no music. Everybody is looking around like, what the hell is wrong with Glenn? He popping off on everybody like, I need crunchy peanut butter. I don't fuck with no smooth peanut butter. You feel me? Fake ass smooth peanut butter. Like the way he was talking to all of the females under his breath with his friend. Everybody was like, what the hell is wrong with him? We just said hey. Kenya goes over to the girls and she's very disgruntled already. And she's like, I think he needs to go. Tammy comes over. She's so lit, bruh. Like, she is lit to the littest of lit. Kenya wants to bring it up to Tammy. Tammy's so drunk, she don't even know what the hell going on. Houseway, how you gonna bring that up to her? She's sitting there like, yeah? Really? What did he say to you? Yeah. Glenn got up and was like, them hoes can't tell me nothing. I was like, can somebody get him a straight jacket, please? Portia is like, I ain't messing this up with Oliver. She goes ahead and escorts him out. I was like, that's a good job, Portia. You were thinking. Tammy gets up, being that she's the auntie, and she tells the two dudes, yo, it's time to go. It's time to go. Everybody looking around, aka Phaedra and Sheree, like, what happened? Where they going? And they were getting ready to leave. They were getting ready to go. It was going to be all good. They were going to usher themselves out. Tammy was the ringleader, and she was like, let's go, guys. Then Kenya, on their way out, was like, you know what? You've been very disrespectful, and I feel as though we're not safe here, and you have to go. Glenn, he just didn't like that. He was like, you a little bitch. I was like, whoa, who says you're a little bitch? Like, who says that? And that's when security was like, you know what? This one isn't dealing with a full deck. We're gonna have to get him. Tammy is like, wait. He pushes his eye on the floor, dog. I was like, wait, Bravo, I need to see that tape again, unedited, just to see what happened. Because I'm like, did I miss something? You pushed your own eye on the floor. What the fuck is wrong with you? Bruh, I ain't got, you know what? That's strike number 4. It is. Everybody like, call the ambulance. Because Tammy is on the floor. She heaving. She probably had a blackout, but he probably pushed her ass on the floor so hard she had a blackout. I was like, what the hell? They got Glenn locked down. He's like, get off of me. Roar. She is outside. She's like, oh my God, this is my fault. Cynthia's like, no, it's my fault because I brought Tammy into the fold. King is like, shut the hell up. She like, yo, you ain't got to turn up on me. I'll kick your ass in the stomach. Phaedra better be an EMT. Her breathing was shallow. Yes, Phaedra, you better be ready. She's ready all the time. Kandi was like, I'm just glad I wasn't down there. Somebody tell me what happened. Oh my God. Consensus says Glenn's ass is crazy. Glenn had to go. Something was wrong with little Glenn. What in the hell would he have done on the way home with Tammy? Would he have pushed her ass out in a moving vehicle? Like, that's something I just can't put 2 and 2 together. But one thing that I've noticed with Kenya, not even with Glenn, is with everybody else. If you say something that she doesn't like, then she's automatically just gonna bloop, peace out. Maybe that's why Glenn and her couldn't click, because you say one thing that they don't like, boop boop doo. The funny part was when Kim was sitting down and she was looking at everything, and she was telling Kenya, you know, that was a lot that was going on. Kenya was like, you know what, right now I don't need this. Regine Hunter came out. She was like, you're upset. Sure. Okay. I was done. Kim went to a hotel and she took her ass the first flight. She flew her ass back to Atlanta. Now, do I think that Glenn should have stayed? Hell no. They shouldn't have had his ass over there to begin with, okay? It's the next morning. Todd is pissed off because Kandi told him what happened. I was sitting here like, ma'am, you were 89 months. Why in the hell did you go on this trip? Stay your ass in Atlanta. What did Dr. Jackie say? I'm done. Lord, we didn't know, but the dudes and Tammy came back to the house. Tammy did look like Carrie. If y'all have ever seen Carrie, when they opened that door, she was like, oh my God. She looked like an extra on The Walking Dead. I said, damn, Tammy, with the hospital socks, bro. One thing I will say, I am glad that they took them back to a hotel. Now, Tammy, she could have came back, but the dudes, like, for real, no. Take y'all happy asses where you need to go. Peace out. Faye and Sheree are speaking on the incidents of before. Now, I do agree you have to be careful about labeling people. I did agree with the Black Lives Matter, but I was like, right now, is this where we're gonna go with the Black Lives Matter? The correlation, It's time for a fun day. Cynthia tries to call Tammy just to check on her, see how she's doing. She was like, I don't have a concussion, just have a lot of bruises, sitting here at the hotel. Yeah. Those little mini Hummers were so cute. I love that. Next time I go to Miami, I have to have one of those. Love it. Kim is back home with the kids, telling her baby daddy what happened. And he was like, oh my God, certain people, you just can't be around that certain type of energy. She was like, you know what? I had to let myself get out of that situation because she could have just popped up out of nowhere. I didn't like that you were roller skating in 79. I was like, Kim likes the friends that Kenya introduced her to better than Kenya. I said, well, damn. Back in Miami, Portia is going on her date with Oliver. I like little Oliver and her. Be careful, girl. You know what happened with Duke. But yeah, we're at Todd and Candy's house, and we see Kayla, Todd's daughter, and Todd, she claiming this dude as her boyfriend in New York, and she's in Atlanta, and she wants it to work out. She wants to go back to New York and stuff. And Candy was like, well, she works at the airport. She could get on a flight anytime that she wants. That's her boo, I'm out of it. Todd is like, hell no. Then they start talking about Faye and the trip, and everybody has different personalities at different times. Personally, I ain't never seen Candy happy. Like, oh my God, having a great time. She's always like, oh my God. Kim and Kenya are meeting. That was like interesting. Kim was like, you should feel proud that I came on the trip, and Kenya was like, hey, you left halfway through the trip. She was like, look, I wasn't staying anywhere that I did not feel safe at. They go into the situation and what happened. It was like, let me be clear. I said, ooh, let me be clear, sweetie. Shat is going to happen when you provoke and accuse people. I'm just not here for that. I was finished. Kenya was like, no, that is not what happened. I think they agreed to disagree. Kim was like, look, if I'm ready to bounce, I'm just gonna bounce. I understand where Kim was coming from. I get where Kenya was coming from. Kim was like, look, you can't provoke people. Kenya was like, well, his ass was crazy. He had to leave. I get both instances. You're not supposed to provoke and accuse people out of nowhere, but at the same time, you got to get people the hell out. But that situation, it was just nuts. Like, I was just sitting there like, how the hell? Down below in the comment section, let's talk about this. What did you think about this whole situation with Glenn and the girls? What happened with Tammy and Kenya, with Kim? Y'all know I have a couple of shout-outs. Big shout-outs to Curly Q Fro, Jennifer L, Jazz Davis, Star 2010, Dana Hudson, Courtney Johnson. Why am I pointing? Lacey Johnson, Swift on the Rise, Keisha Calloway, Miss B23, Diggy TV, and Inevitable Blue. Yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye!